everyone, welcome back again to Play Anywhere Raleigh. My name is Brian Garrido and I'm a director at Optimist Community Center with the City of Raleigh Parks, Recreation, and Cultural Resources. Alright, so for our next sports skills segment, we're going to go into the sport of hockey. Now you can look at it as ice hockey, floor hockey, but just like basic hockey skills. We're going to work in the segments of just showing ourselves how to get ready, positioning ourselves and how to hold the hockey stick, then also going into our dribbling, passing and shooting, similar to what we did for our soccer sports that we worked for earlier in another video. So what I have for you, we're going to be using, we have pool noodles, and I actually took two different types of pool noodles. I took your normal longer pool noodle, but if you need to shorten, just kind of cut it in half. You can have the shorter sizes depending upon your height. We're also going to need, if you have them, paper towel tubes, or you can use toilet paper tubes, or cones. So I figured I'd use paper towel tubes to use those for our objects that we're dribbling around. Also, I have a laundry basket later on that we're going to be using for our shooting skills and also some of our passing, and then lots of different types of balls that you can use for anywhere from a small ping pong ball to tennis balls to also some of these play balls of different colors as we go through this. So the first skill that we're going to work through right now is just going to be getting ourselves in that, what we'd say, that ready position for hockey. So now in hockey, you only have your hockey stick, which actually has the blade at the bottom and has the long handle that you have. And then they have the other end of the stick, which is the top part. They call that the butt of the stick, the top part area. You want to teach or work on just standing with your feet about shoulder width apart. You're going to have, most of the time, it's going to be your non-dominant hand. So the hand that you don't throw with goes towards that top part of that hockey stick. The hand that you normally throw with goes further down on that neck of that hockey stick as you're holding it. So this would be that position that you'd be standing in. You're going to have your feet a lot shoulder width apart. You have that hand that you normally throw with further down on the neck of the stick, and then you have a hand up on the top area. This is kind of that position that you want to get yourself into, because as you moving forward or moving backwards, that's what you want to kind of look at. So whether you're holding it in this direction over here or on this side over here, that is your ready position that you're working through. So on our hockey stick, what we're going to work through is I want you to find a ball. We're going to work on just basic, simple, moving the ball around, just getting used to using that stick. So I'm going to use the tennis ball right now. And all I'm going to do is place that tennis ball right there on the floor. And all I'm going to do is have that hand lower down. So the further down you put your hand on that lower part of that noodle, or pretending it's the hockey stick, the easier it's going to be to move that ball around. And all you're going to be doing is you turn your body just a little bit and you move the ball forward. Let it roll forward. Then put your stick out in front and then just let it roll back to you. Do the same thing again. Push it forward a little bit, stop it there, push it back a little bit. Do the same thing again. Move it forward a little bit, put that up in front, move it back a little bit. So you're just learning how to get yourself set in that position. Knees are slightly bent. You're kind of moving forward with the ball as it's moving forward, getting the stick in front, and moving it back. Now you'll notice that this tennis ball, I can go a little bit faster, stopping it, pushing it back, stopping it, and just kind of keep going back and forth, moving it back and forth, controlling it all over the place. So after I work through that going forward and back, I'm now going to go side to side, which you're going to be using the front part of the stick and the back part of the stick that we're pretending that we're doing here. So I have my feet about shoulder width apart, same idea, knees are slightly bent, holding that stick in that position, and then moving it to one side, stopping it, moving to the other side, stopping it, moving it, stopping it. You see I'm using the back part. It's like I'm using the back part of my hand to stop that ball, and doing the same thing, side to side, controlling it back and forth. And the more that you do it, you actually have to put a little bit of push in that ball as you're using a hockey stick. Whether you're using the larger size or the smaller size, you got to put some oomph behind it to kind of get it side to side. And you're going to notice that each type of ball that you use, whether you use a small ping pong ball, that ball still has a little bit of moving it back and forth. So that was just the starting phase and our first skill part of it for our hockey skills. The next time we get together, we're going to work a little bit more on our dribbling, adding some passing, and then working for some shooting. So thank you so much for joining us here at Play Anywhere Raleigh. I'm Brian Garrido. You guys have a fantastic rest of the day. We'll see you next time.